Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another edition of This Is Recorded podcast. Man, what can I say about the next guest, man? I met him a crazy way. We'll get into it later on. But the trajectory, man, I seen this dude, man, like really it's amazing, man. Like you never know in this life who you're gonna bump into and what they're gonna do, man. And this dude, it's amazing. I can't wait until we get into it and let y'all know what he's done. But please introduce yourself and give them all your socials and everything at the top.
What's going on? What's going on? I go by Counterpoint 2.0. That's why I really just go by, or you call me Cassius.
Oh, got you. So where are you from originally?
I'm really from Broward County, Florida.
All right.
Yeah, Broward County, Florida. So you feel me, like South Florida.
And that's literally like what, 15 minutes from like Miami or something like that?
Yeah, good like 15 minutes. They're very close together, they're not too far. Like, but they're two different worlds. Like Miami and Broward County, Dade County and Broward County, they're two different worlds, but
Man.
they're very close. Like 15 minutes.
Now is Kodak from Broadway?
He's from Broward, yeah. He's from like Pompano. That's
Okay.
like, yeah.
Okay. So you do photography, you do videos, and mainly videos. So what was like some of your earliest videos you remember that you liked as a young kid, like growing up? What was some of them early videos like this looks good?
Like music videos.
Yeah, or any videos. I know you mainly do music video, but what caught your eye like early on? Like what kind of videos?
I'm gonna be real true. Like the music video that caught my eye. Like I'm gonna go by like music video with like old school rappers. So
Right.
say like Busta Rhymes. Who else?
My eyes could see, man, and all his videos.
I used to like this group, well, Most Def and Talib Kweli. They called Black Star,
Yeah, man.
and they had like music videos shot in like in New York, and I really like. I just enjoyed that whole city look. I always thought that was so dope, and I watch it in class. But I didn't really get into music videos too much to like more like middle school, I could say.
Okay, so what kind of music and stuff was played in your house growing up, and then what music you got into like on your own?
Growing up, like a lot of music I listened to was more like Tribe Called Quest.
Nice,
I would
nice.
listen to like Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, really because of my dad.
Right,
Like
right.
he'll play that a lot. And then I'm also Hispanic too, so it'll be a lot of Hispanic music played as well. But I can't give you those artist names. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't.
bro, I'll be trying to figure out. I was like, dog, I don't know what they saying, but it be a vibe, bro. Like when you go by places and you see people listening to that Hispanic music or like mariachi stuff like that, they be in a zone, man. Like,
It's I enjoy it. Like it was a nice vibe. You're
yeah,
right.
it feels soulful. Like when they singing and you can hear the like different trumpets and the horns, and you could tell they singing from the gut, and it just sounds soulful. That's why I like soul music. I don't really have to understand what you saying, but like I can dig it. Like most people like reggae music, and maybe you might not know exactly what they're saying, but you dig it. You like, I don't know nobody who don't really like reggae. You know what I'm saying? Like not like that, man. Not at all.
Nah, facts. Like if you hating on reggae, I think that'll probably be weird.
Yeah, like
No.
when you go and you see like different white people and different people like out of the country, they be just vibing to the reggae music. That's that's all they playing in the different islands and stuff, man. Like people love it, man. Reggae is king, man. It really is.
No, facts.
So when did you realize like, hey, I think I want to rock with this photography thing and take it seriously? Like when was that moment for you? Or
Well,
videography, just messing with the camera, period. Take it seriously.
that moment ain't really come to like more like high school, like towards senior year.
Okay.
Like in high school, like I was picking up the camera and I was just documenting a lot of stuff. Like I was playing football and I had my camera and then I started documenting football itself. So like I started documenting like football, my team, and then I stopped playing football just to really focus on like just filming football. And then I never really expected to like get money out of it. It wasn't really like the goal. I was really just enjoying it, trying to get better. But my interest was to work with rappers, so I wanted to like work on the football, get better on my craft, and then start working with artists. And I just like music, so I just wanted to work with artists. Then towards senior year, I actually started getting paid, and then when I started getting paid, and I was able, like, I didn't really need a job. I was like, yeah, like it's much needed right now, and that's when I just started like knowing I could really do this. Like, after my first video, took to my second or third video to really know like I got I could see myself doing this like further down the line.
Man, and
So
the logo is amazing too, man. Like what you do with everything, your branding, your mind with it, and everything is just so good. Like what made you want to keep going and like stay focused and not give up? Because like I said before we start recording, it was like my consistency wasn't there, being real with myself. So I had to take it seriously. What gave you that drive to keep that consistency of getting better?
the consistency of getting better.
Yeah, what made you like I want
I
to
used
figure it out?
I always enjoy the outcome of a video. I'll enjoy the outcome of a video, and every video though is different. It's never the same. So
Yeah,
every video I've ever done, the setting, everything is always different, never the same. Nothing. It's always just like it's always a movie.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and that's where I knew like I love the logo, man. We gotta talk about the counterpoint logo. Where did you think of that idea from? And then the munching. When I hear that, chop, 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 I know that's my boy. That's my boy. Hey, counterpoint, go get it if you ain't got it, man. We gotta put all the description. I think on YouTube you could put a link to the website, so I have to put all of that in there, man. So, how'd you come up
Yeah.
with the idea for the logo and everything?
Really, I just wanted to give the videos a sweet beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like a little sweet beginning with the donut.
Yeah, man, that
But
it amazing.
I got the concept from my pops. Um, he had like this skateboard company. So what he did, he had like this skateboard wheel. He designed a skateboard wheel, and it was a donut. So I messed with the donut so hard. I was like, I'm gonna put on a video, man.
Hey,
And but look, like I wanted to mix it up with like Cole Bennett because I looked at Cole Bennett. I thought his stuff was. I thought his work. Oh, I still think his work is very good. And he got the lyrical lemonade. So I like, shoot, we're gonna keep it in the loop and just mix all the foods and stuff like that together in the videos.
yeah, man, I loved it when I first seen like the logo looked cool and different on its own, but when I seen that like when you made that effect on it, I was like, that's like a tag almost, but it's like a cool one to let you know, like I shot this man and I did this man, and
Yeah, stamp, just stamp on
yeah,
my.
and early on for you, man, like after we met, I look back and we exchange socials like most people do. And then I seen that early on, right behind you is a picture of XXX. And I was like, you worked with him or was working on him and stuff like that. So how did that come about, man?
How did that come about working with X?
Yeah.
I was really young at the time, but like I said, I really just wanted to work with artists and work with music. So as you can see, I took this picture right here in my background.
Yes, sir.
So, how that came about? I really just ended up capturing a lot of concerts he had. So he'll have any concerts he had here, like in my city. I'll just go to it, and I'll just try to network and just like take pictures, get whatever content, and then what I'll do, I'll go to like the event, and I'll take videos and pictures. So like I'll do like a event recap, probably hours after the show is done. So like somebody will see it. Like my goal, I hope someone sees it, and it'll sometimes really get out there. And a lot of people are enjoying it. So that's how it really came about. I know he will show love sometimes on my pictures. So dude to come across my page. We never had too many conversations. We talked a couple times since the last time I seen him. We was at Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud, Miami, like 2018, I believe. Craziest day too. It's crazy. Like I think X was even supposed to perform. It was so crazy. Like he was just special guest. And um what happened? I was just rolling with him the whole day. So I
Yeah.
just got a lot of content of him we didn't really talk, like I said, too much. There was so much going on. And then towards the very end, we actually got to chop it up. We got to show him the footage. And then that was really the last time I seen him.
Yeah, and I mean, the dude lived a crazy life while he was here. It was like
Yeah,
complicated.
he was young. He
It
was
was,
young.
it was, it was just crazy, man. It was beautiful. It was complicated. It was all kind of things, but like he was true artist. But his shows, man, I seen a video of you getting thrown in the crowd, man. What was it like being at them shows? I wanted to get swung in the crowd, man, at one of them shows. What was it like? The energy in there.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. That was just different. I'm be honest with you. I was in New York. That was a show in New York. That was a show in New York, Brooklyn, New York. Like on members only tour. And I just pulled up. As soon as I pulled up, I was just joking around, like, yo, let me jump in the crowd. And then I was like, yeah, go ahead. And I was like, oh, but I wasn't scared. I was like, man, screw this. I told her to take a video. And then I just went forward. I ran as fast as I could, jumped as high as I could. And I just hope their ass caught me.
Yeah.
That was it.
So do
It
you
was,
think that's crowd etiquette? What advice would you give somebody before they jump in the crowd?
oh, you just make sure they catch you. You gotta jump on beat though too. Can't jump off beat. You gotta like be on beat. Like when you jump, make sure you on beat. So like everybody lit while you lit. So it's like the energy match while you jumping into the crowd. Cause if it's off, they're gonna move out the way
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh man, it's just crazy, man. Because like I went to Astro World, Travis Scott before everything had happened. Rest in peace to everybody that lost their life. But I just
Okay.
feel like he was just promoting a lot of energy. It was just literally like people go to relieve stress and stuff like that. They claim it was raging and they form it as the word raging, but it literally is just like whatever problems you have, you leaving it and you just letting it go. It's just a form of letting it go. And I remember he got that song and he got that tear the club up. And every time he would say bitch, it would be a bomb. Tear the club up, boom. And he would and that's when he threw people off the stage. He would say 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and they throw them off, and you just hear that firework go boom, and it
Yeah,
was
no,
like
that's it. They
it was
getting caught.
great.
They
Yeah,
yeah.
it was in State Farm Arena. Everybody had a good time. This was before the pandemic. It was an Astro World tour. It was like it was safe. It was none of that like how it's getting portrayed now. But I just was like, I gotta ask him, man, how was it getting thrown in the crowd, jumping in the crowd? I seen one where they took X and like took him like a swing and then threw him in the crowd. I was like, oh my gosh, these shows are
Yeah,
crazy.
that's throwback. That's a throwback for sure.
Yeah. So how long of grinding did you feel like it take before you got like your first like real big bag? It was like, yo, I think I'm gonna do this for a long time, man. Like how much grinding did you have to put in for the people out there?
It's crazy. Like the way I ended up getting my first real big bag, it was like 1,000 to 1,200. I was like almost the end of senior year, and I was doing all this work, and the dude ended up just finally paying me, and like it was a crazy amount. Oh, to me at the time, it was like 1,200, but I was like, dang, I ain't never seen that amount before, and
For
from
sure.
there, I was just like, I just didn't expect that from videos. I just didn't expect that my art of me creating something would like finally pay out. Then nothing was expected as much. I was just enjoying it,
Yeah.
and that was really it.
Yeah, man. It's just crazy, man. And then like for the people out there, man, I guess this is a time and what everybody waiting for is like, so who are some of the artists I know, but like who are some of the artists that you've worked with?
Like big artists, just artists. Like
Well, big artists, the artists you just enjoy working with, just everybody. I know they probably trying to figure out like, well, who did he work with then?
I worked with a lot of people, man. Like from big and small. At the end of the day, what I like doing, I like building relationships with a lot of people. I feel like if there's no relationship built, the video is just not really gonna come out as dope. That's how I feel. Um, I work. I start from big to small. I worked with Lil Durk and Icewear Vezzo, song called Up the Score.
Mm-hmm.
And that song did some numbers. So that's probably up there. And I worked with Polo G, and that video went up there. The song's called Toxic. I think the album went platinum. It's pretty dope. Um and then from there I just worked with a lot of upcoming rappers that really got me to that point. So it wasn't easy. Um I worked with a lot of people from my city. Wiz the Wizard, he passed away.
Rest in
There
peace.
was another upcoming rapper. He was from my city, Broward County as well. He was dope.
Yes, sir.
Me and him had a pretty tight relationship. So, who else? A lot of upcoming rappers, man. Feel like, hold on, let me go look at my phone.
I think I seen you work with EST Gee, work with people in Detroit, people
Oh
in
yeah,
Brooklyn, everywhere, man.
yeah. No, I think that's another thing. That's my favorite is traveling. So getting to go to other cities and seeing how their culture is, I always feel like it's mad dope. Always interesting to see that. But ain't no place like home. To be honest with you, I love the crib.
Yeah.
I love
What
the
place
crib
you
too
was
much.
excited to see though that it lived up to its potential, or what place were you surprised at that was like, oh wow, I didn't know it was gonna be like that.
I think Detroit, Detroit was an interesting city. That was pretty. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I've never been to Detroit. I want to go see the Motown House. That's what I do want to see. And I heard they got some good food in Detroit as well.
They got good food in Detroit. Sure.
Yeah, I want to do that, man. I want to do it. No, I seen a post you had. It was a long time ago, but it was like the cameraman holding like a AK-47 extended to his camera. It was like, so how is it? How is it for you when you like, bruh, them times that you did shoot, because you shoot all kind of videos, but the times you do shoot videos like that, what does it feel like being in that kind of environment like that?
Hey man, I just feel like if you're ready to take a risk, what you love.
Yeah,
Now, let me stop. I don't know. It's a. I sometimes don't really let it get to me in the beginning, but now as I got older, it's like, damn, I was really. I don't know what was going through my head, but I know I was just lit. I was more turned. I was like, man, let's get this video. We're gonna make it dope.
you wanted the art.
Um,
You wanted the art.
yeah, but I always make sure like precaution. I always make sure no bullets in the gun, like stuff like that. I always make sure, but sometimes it'll be an artist randomly just pull out a gun and that would just throw me off sometimes. But yeah, no, I mean it was just interesting. It'll be interesting moments. I'll make sure it's always quick too.
It is crazy, man. I know, and it seemed like it's all love because I remember a while ago you said somebody got so turned and dropped your camera, man. You was like, oh man,
Oh,
bro got too turned to drop my camera, bro. But it seemed like it was all love. It was like it's literally just for the show, man. That's it. It ain't nobody getting hurt. It's just trying to be true to the art. That's it.
oh nah, all right, look, I'll get more into that story. I was working with a rapper named Wapskino. He one of my favorites too. He crazy dude. What he did. Basically we'll finish wrapping up the video shoot. I gave him the camera to go down, like walk downstairs. Like we all had, like I had equipment, so like I had him help me just grab the camera. His ass grabs my camera and like assisting me though. He helping me. But he slips down the stairs.
Oh,
He slips down the stairs and the camera just goes over the balcony. And we're on a two-story building. Camera goes over the balcony.
oh man.
That was just
Hey man, shout
that
out
was
that
it.
brother, man. And see, that's the thing about it, because somebody will see like, oh, you shooting this wild video. That's what happens. Like, no, he was helping you. He was just helping you, and then
Yeah,
an accident just
like
happened. That's
I
it.
was never mad at what I
Yeah,
was never mad at Wapskino.
yeah.
He ended up paying me back, and honestly, it sort of it helped me in a way. Like that's why I could have never been mad at him. If anything, more like it helped me. It helped me, and he ended up going to jail for a whole 14 months. He just actually got out like a couple weeks ago, so we back working. But it made me get a new camera. So when my camera broke, I was a little depressed. I was like, dang, can't shoot. That's all I knew was just shoot, shoot, shoot. But I got a new camera. And then after I got the new camera, sort of changed the game for me. Like, cause I got like a very new camera that just came out. So not too many people had it. So my quality and everything sort of just upgraded from there. And it just sort of just videos started looking way different, honestly, I feel like. So I basically developed my own style after getting this new camera. I developed my own style, my own look towards my videos, and everything else has changed. But before that, I was just shooting a lot of videos in the area in Miami. So I was just shooting a lot of videos of people coming up. Artist named Young Savage. He's from Opalaka. Um, like a lot of like upcoming rappers like Episode De Niro. He's from Broward. Who else? I'll give some shout outs right quick.
Man, definitely, man. Get your people out there, man. And once again,
Oh, rapper Reese Youngin, but he's not even from here. Rapper Reese Youngin, that was further down the line. Reese Youngin was from Pittsburgh,
okay.
so I'll go up to Pittsburgh a lot to work with him.
Yeah. You've been on that road, man. You've been getting it in, man. So say I'm asking for myself and like all the other different creatives. Say you got $1,300 or you
Mm.
could finance $1,300. What camera would you recommend somebody get if they got like just 13 to just work with and figure it out?
To be honest, that's crazy. Like the cameras cost a lot nowadays. That's like so you get something nice though. I ain't gonna like say you can't. You get you probably like a nice Canon. My very first Canon, my camera was a Canon T6i. So that was like $600, $700. But it was a dope camera. And I really don't even feel like it sometimes the camera is just it's all about lighting.
Right, right,
So it
right.
really is not even about the camera. You get you something probably less than 1300 and the lighting would be so dope. You didn't need that to spend the whole 13.
Right, right. You could bust it down in many ways. I said 13 because I was looking at a Canon RP, I think is what it's called. A R Canon R EP or something like that.
I know those a lot of new cameras, I believe. So I don't really know.
Yeah, they
Like,
like mirrorless cameras and stuff
yeah,
like.
those are new Canon like started coming out with the mirrorless, and I sort of lost track. I'm a Sony person now. I just use straight Sony.
I heard a lot of people rocking with Sony, man. You the third person that was like, I got a Sony AI, like three eyes or something like that, A7i or something like that. Yeah, people been rocking with those and stuff like
And
Sony.
when you met me, I had the Sony A7 III. When
Okay,
you met,
okay, man. Hey, let's get into it, man. When I met you, this is the thing. When I met you, I had me a little fake badge. If I still got it around here
it was fake.
somewhere. Hey
Oh, he crazy.
man, let's tell a story. This is recorded podcast, live interview. This pass right here is a BET pass that I went. I got invited. It was all God because I got invited to a BET Her event. And it was like, oh, you in the photography? It was a random person that just sent me it and was like, hey, come shoot for us. I don't know how they found me, whatever. I said, yo, I want to shoot concerts. How you wanted to shoot rappers? So I said, look, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna go to the front of all these different places and say I work for BET, and that I'm gonna go in there and say like, hey, like my pastor should be at the front. I'm running late, whatever, whatever. Can you get me in? We met at the Rick Ross concert. Rick Ross
Mhm.
brought out Black Youngster. He brought out all these different people.
I see. Is that a picture of one of the artists that performed that day?
Yes, sir. That one right there. I put up things to motivate myself right there. That's the dream from that day. That is the dream from that day. And he posted it on his other side is Dave East. And he posted that one. I keep these things around me to motivate myself. Like, this is what you did at some point. Don't fall into that space of like, you can't do it. You go out there and do it. And literally, I got into about 4 or 5 concerts
Mm-hmm.
claiming that I'm working with this badge right here. And
Did it
they
ever not work?
One time I went to Earth Gang at Center Stage in Atlanta, and they was like, nah. They was like, you not on the list. Nobody's coming. The thing is just to be nice, be talkative, and go for it. The worst they could say is no. The craziest shit ever. Roddy Rich went to the Grammys and had to push back his Atlanta show because he went to the Grammys. And I went to Roddy Rich show when the box took off. And I went to the back because it was so crowded. And I seen a dude working there, and I was like, bruh, I'm trying to get in. Like I need to shoot. And the dude knew I was full of shit. He was security, and he was like, bruh, just come on with me, man. He like, hey man, if you slide me some money, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, but I ain't have no cash on me. But he let me slide, and I shot Roddy Rich at the height of like that line was around the corner. And it's just like this is my message to people and myself. Keep going and just try some shit. You never know what's gonna happen when you
You
just
never know when you're gonna get through that door.
man, when you just go out there and try, man, and like, yeah, man. So what do you do in the times, if possible? Because you seem like a pretty upbeat dude, but whenever you feel like, I don't know, I don't feel like this is good enough, or you down on yourself, what do you do to pick yourself up?
Pick myself up. We all have those moments. Shoot. I know I always have my camera, so regardless, I feel like shooting will be my getaway. So regardless, like shooting's always been my getaway. Like I probably won't even be motivated, but to go shoot just always will get me out in that field. Um, so shit, trying to think. I feel like that's always just been my mindset. Like I enjoy it so much, regardless of anything. Like I'm gonna go do it just to get my mind right.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, I think that's the man. Everybody I interviewed, they literally said the same thing. That's photographers and stuff. They just say like, I just keep shooting. They like, I even had this Ryan on 300 Archives, and she was like, I know it sounds crazy, but like, I just keep shooting. Like that's how I get out of my funk. I just keep shooting. I keep working. I just kind of like get myself out of that funk by working. And I mean, so what you saying is right. It's like I just keep working, man, and then it'll get me out of my funk. I'll just keep going.
Not facts. That
Yeah, man. So what's some of
nah.
your favorite directors and stuff like that that shoot videos of people you look up to or like mentors of yours that like
Hey, before we even get to that, I wouldn't really talk to you about that time at the concert. I still feel like that was something like a never forgettable moment because I was still new to Atlanta.
right.
So being new to Atlanta, all that was just dope. Like I was in college, so like I took an Uber. I think one of my homies dropped me off, and then my whole thing was how do I get in? Um, I ended up getting in through 20K visuals. I ended up working through him. But my goal was just to network. And that's always been my goal. You go into a job trying to get another job. So I went there, got through, and I met you. And I was just surprised. Like I was just so new. I just wanted to like what's going on? Like where do I go? And then as well, Rick Ross is from Miami. So I just wanted to network. And I feel like that show just helped me like just get better at just talking, networking. And then you gave me a ride back to the crib, man. I'll never forget. I always appreciated that.
Yeah, so,
I appreciated the ride because being a college kid, bro, that shit. Uh, excuse my language, but that I feel like being a college kid, that was really my biggest struggle. Just like, you broke most of the time. So
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I was struggling, bro. I ain't have like nothing, and my videos wasn't taking off like that. So I get a couple jobs once a month, like and like that'll be all my money. So
yeah.
I appreciated you, man, for giving me that ride. I ain't know I was getting back.
Man, it's just like, and it's so crazy because like that was also God, because this is Atlanta and like shit is treacherous. I didn't know what you could have did on the ride home or whatever. I ain't know nothing. It was just like I feel the vibe of this dude is genuine. So fuck it. If it happened, something happened to me, I did it out the kindness of my heart, whatever. I was like, because at first I was like, what can I tell him? Some kind of lie, like I
Remember, you
don't
was
know
a
about
little, you was a little skeptical. Like, I know
yeah,
you probably
bro.
thought me
I-
crazy.
yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. It's like, no. I'm like, I was like, I went against every instinct. I was like, it's something about dude that I just feel like he's a good guy, man. And if anything, I just said to myself, God is in your hands. Like whatever happens is in your hands. And I'm like, I did it, man, and it ended up being something beautiful because it was just like you helped me. I reach out to you, and you always help and everything. And like for me, I'm the type of person that like never tries to bring up what I did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a blessing, and it's embarrassing when people bring it up because I don't really like praise like that or nothing. But it was just like I'll just move out of my heart. I don't move out of like, oh, well, let me tell you what I did for this dude when he was shooting it. Like, nah, I just do it. So it just was like, you was a good dude. And I just was like, hey, man, it's in God's hands. And like, when I got home and see what you did with the video, I was like, this is amazing. I ain't never, it had like a certain glare to it and like a light that I never seen before. And it was just crisp shots. And I was like, wow, man. I was like, I ain't never seen nothing like that. And I was like, man, the dude did it. And I'm glad you brought that up because that was another one of my questions. You're a smart dude, man. You have really, really good grades, man. So how is it being good at both, man, to have good grades and to just be good at something that you don't really have to go to school for?
Um, what you call it? Nah, school. I feel like school is easy. Like, I ain't have no hard classes. That's what it was. So like, I feel like it was easy to manage, and then like all I had was just school. I was living on campus, so I was really focused on school and then creating content. My thing was just to like try to network once in a while. Like, I was trying my best, and I was flying back home a lot. So I don't know. I really just, it was easy to me. I think school was just easy off rip. And then also I had a lot of people helping me though. I had I had people helping me.
Yeah, man. But I remember you used to show your grades and stuff like that. You was like, don't get it twisted. Your boy's smart too. Like your boy still get it in on both sides.
Yeah, no, I made sure I made it happen.
Yeah.
Regardless. Like, cause you feel me? I really like, not too many of my family went to school. So I just wanted to take advantage. I had a scholarship, so I just wanted to just take advantage of that.
Man, and it's amazing too. You talk about your dad and stuff like that. Like, how is that like helpful to see somebody? First of all, to have somebody around. Number one, where most young brothers don't got nobody around. But how is it like seeing him do
Hey,
different things?
I can't give my dad full credit. I ain't gonna say my pops was always there.
Oh no, we gonna get to moms and everybody else too. We
Yeah,
just
nah,
saying that.
I'm gonna give everybody credit, my mom and my dad and my grandparents, cause I ain't gonna say my parents still wasn't always together, but they tried their best.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
was like, I appreciate my father. He gave me a lot of creativity, but my mom was really like in the background too. She was there most of the time too. So
Yeah, yeah. I just think it's important that you even had that chance. Like most people, situation ain't perfect with their parents, but like just to
mhm.
even know them at all is like something that hopefully one day we can get to, the best of relationships and the best of everything. But even, even just if he gave you nothing but the idea for your logo, it's like that's something. You know what I'm saying? So
You
it's
know, I forever appreciate that. I'm not gonna lie, my dad was mad in the beginning when I took his idea. He was mad. He was mad, but I know he happy now to see you with the outcome. Like, he always tell me proud regardless. Even though I know he was mad,
yeah.
he 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 respects the outcome.
Yeah, yeah. So what's some shout out some like up and coming creatives that's trying to get their name out there that was out there when you was out there and just some of your favorites like that may be bigger too.
Oh yeah, like people I look up to. I look up to Jerry Productions. I like his work. Who else? And then I've been really messing with this one director named Diamond Visuals, I believe. He's pretty dope. And then I like a lot of people in my city. We have Herb Mom Point. He's from my city, Broward County. And then just, I think we got Benny Flash, Trash Mag, and Jay Lens. Like, Jay Lens and Trash Mag, I gotta give them the flowers to them, because if it wasn't for them, I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't be in the position I'm in. Like, they gave me a lot of pointers and they mentored me a little, and just really it helped me a lot. I feel like I never forget that. But yeah, I give a shout out to those people, and there's a lot of upcoming people. I got one of my homies, his name West Hype 2.0, and then I got my homie Josh. He goes by Old Playmaker. Who else? A lot of people a lot of people around me on my team. So yeah, got a lot of creatives around me.
Man, that's amazing,
And
man.
people
So,
I look up to.
oh yeah. So, what are some things you do in your spare time? What's some things you like to do when you ain't gotta edit, when you ain't gotta shoot? What's some things you like to do in your free time?
On my free time, I never stop getting money. So like I I've been I've been on the video game a lot. I can tell you that.
Which
I've been
games
playing
you
Call of
on
Duty.
right now?
I've been playing Call of Duty a lot. So
Okay.
like I get on Call of Duty. Um Call of Duty, and then I be at the casino a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
What game
I
you
be,
like at the casino?
I like messing with blackjack a little.
Okay, you understand it.
But I've been trying to take a little chill from there. Like that. It was interesting because I just turned 21. So like turning 21 and then going, I was like, yo, this is amazing. Like it was crazy. I always felt like I've been missing out. But I've actually been taking a break now.
Yeah.
But
Got to go to
what
Vegas at least once and figure it out.
no, I already went to Vegas and I actually went to go play. And I ain't do that good. I think it was just the casino I was at.
Yeah,
But it was just the experience that was pretty dope.
man.
I like shooting. I like shooting guns. So
You
I
know,
like
it's I used to be like, yo, I grew up around it. I'm like, I don't really mess with it. But when I
Mhm.
learned how to shoot it, I was like, it's something cool about it. When you learn how to do it properly, not just like I'm just around shooting it in the air and all that. But when you go
Nah,
to
yeah, I do it properly. Yeah.
yeah, but when you go to like a target range or something like that, I want to go to one outside. I've never been to one outside before. And I
Yeah, here in Florida, they got a lot. They got a lot of those. I know they probably got some up there too.
oh yeah, yeah. But like I see videos and dudes shoot boom, 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 one target, then they move over here. I'm like, hey, that look kind of cool. Like, I definitely want to get my skills up enough to learn how to do that. You know, safety first, guys. Safety first.
Not facts. You know, I like shooting guns, man. I'm into guns. Um, I like doing a lot of stuff, man. I be having some free time. When I have free time, I'll go shooting, take care of the film, stuff like that.
Okay, man. And the counterpoint merch and stuff, man. Like, what do you want to say about that and tell everybody about your merch and your branding and everything? What do you want to let the people know?
So like, the website isn't completely live yet, but it's getting there soon. Probably got to restock already because I actually almost sold out like merch, but just here like at the crib, just like just delivering it.
Right.
So it's almost sold out, but wait till it go live. When it goes live, everyone will know. I'll make sure it's known everywhere. I haven't even had my photo shoot yet for the merch.
Yeah, man. That's counterpoint 2.0.
Yup.
Yes, sir, man. So we gonna wrap right now, but what I like to do at the end is speak it to existence and like so it's just like this time next year, March of 2023, man, where you see yourself and progressing in life and progressing in your work. Where do you see yourself?
Seeing myself, I know I'm gonna be dealing with way bigger budgets, way better videos, and just being a bigger director and just grow, just growth. Just want to be better at my craft, take care of my family, most likely have a new car. That's the goal.
Yes, sir. And this
And a new car and property. I'm trying to get some property soon. I want to own some property under my name. That'll be dope.
and this is recorded.